I think there's Eric and Elliot there.
You ready? GorillaCon, baby!
What's up, everybody? Today I'm gonna be going to VidCon, and I'm really excited to meet all my favorite creators and get the merch. I've been really wanting to get the Lava Doughboy, and for some reason, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm just gonna show you guys random car footage and updates. So until we're there at the hotel, and then tomorrow we're gonna be going to VidCon. So we're actually gonna be going to VidCon. Okay guys, we just arrived to the hotel. I'm gonna take a nap, and then guess what? We're gonna be going to get some milkshakes at Downtown Disney. So we went to Disney, we got our milkshakes, but then we decided to get a burger too. I don't know why Brisket was trying to shove the camera in my face, but I was just trying to enjoy my food. Okay guys, so I'm just arrived at VidCon, and I have my headset that people are gonna sign, and I'll meet you guys in there. As we walked up to VidCon, I didn't realize how big it was. We got in line for our badges and wristbands, but it took 15 minutes. After that line, we had to get into another line so we can wait for VidCon to open. And then I was in line for my GorillaCon swag, but then something crazy happened.
Who is that?
Elliot, and I think there's Eric and Elliot there.
Is that cool? Is that crazy? Yeah.
You just missed it! Eric, Frank, and Elliot!
Wait, Frank was on there.
And then, after that line, we had to enter another one to enter the actual VidCon, and it took over an hour. We're about to enter GorillaCon. It's through the doors over there. And yeah, I'm excited to meet all my YouTubers and all that. And I got this.
What is it?
It's the Find a Finger Painters book. It's where you can get signatures of all your favorite creators. Like all that. And I got some more stuff in Brisket's bag. So yeah, I'll see you guys inside of GorillaCon. And then finally, after an hour, they finally opened the doors, and then I was so excited.
Thank you. You ready, Steak Pate?
What's happening?
Where?
I see it over there.
You ready? GorillaCon, baby! GorillaCon, baby!
And then when we entered the actual VidCon, there were so many booths selling toys, plushies, t-shirts. It was amazing. And then I finally saw it. GorillaCon! And then when we finally entered it, it was so crazy. There were so many people there, and I can't believe I was there. The keynote was about to start, but we saw that there were meet and greets, so we decided to check that out first. And while we were waiting, Frank came out on stage. He was getting the crowd super hyped up, and it was crazy that he was actually there in person. The meet and greet was really cool, and then I realized that they actually rotate creators with every few hours. And then I stumbled into Eric. He was really cool. There were a ton of people at the keynote, and they were all telling us about what was coming to GorillaCon this year. And then Lemming walked on stage, and then everyone went crazy.
Oh my God, this is insane. It's incredible to see everybody. Welcome to GorillaCon.
And then we decided to try out the new Girl Tag Contagion game, and it was so awesome. And then after that, we decided to hop in a line for merch, which took an hour and a half. Even though the line was long, guess who we met in line? We met Frank. and he was awesome. And after all of the merch line, I got my Lava Doughboy, and then we saw people playing on stage with YouTubers. After that, we decided to explore VidCon, and then we saw this panel, and Nations was on it. There was a massive VidCon box in the middle of VidCon, and then there was a giant J-Man head with some tape. Then I realized that tape was taller than my house. And then we walked some more, and then we ran into Cone. And then we turned the corner, then we saw the Scared Baboon booth to where you can make basketball shots for prizes. Then I saw the Scared Baboon, and then I realized, why did my plushie take 7 months to get here? And then I turned another corner, then I saw that Super VR in Midnight. We hung out at GorillaCon for another hour until we realized that we were exhausted, so we just had to head home. I had so much fun at VidCon, hopefully I can come next year. Well guys, today was so fun, and hopefully I can come to VidCon in the future. And I met all my favorite creators, and I also got a Lava Doughboy, and I'll show a picture of it on screen. So yeah guys, bye!